Keir Starmer hires Sue Gray as Chief of Staff?
Well, that's right. And that would be Sue Gray of Partygate fame.
I'm sure you guys remember that the report found that there was a culture of excess and partying and recklessness, and it was difficult to escape the conclusion that this stemmed from the very top of government.
There was puking, there was fights, there was heavy petting going on in the corner. There were cleaners coming in at like 5, 6 a.m. having to clean up like previously ingested red wine off of the walls.
And yes, Boris Johnson himself became world famous for having broken his own lockdown law.
Of course, he defended himself. He said, well, I thought that these were work events with wine and cheese and my own fucking birthday party. I was ambushed by a cake. Now, credit where it's due. When faced with the prospect of having to continue to support a serving British Prime Minister who was found guilty of a criminal offence and having taken the British public for fools, treating us with utter contempt, the Tories did do the right thing for them.
They continued to support him for another 5 weeks until it emerged he had given a job to Chris Pincher, whom it transpired Johnson knew had a reputation as a sexual predator but gave him the job anyway.
And that was the straw that broke the camel's back for the Saj and Sunak.
Anyway, now the author of that Partygate report, Sue Gray, has been given a nice cushy job by Labour as Chief of Staff. And, kind of understandably, this is raising some eyebrows.
Like, personally, I think the reason that they've hired her is because they saw her work on Partygate. They saw that she was pretty balanced, pretty fair. She could have gone a lot more, like, fire-breathy. She could have really gone Iron Fist. But I don't think she named him personally. In the report, she just said from the highest levels of government. I think they like the cut of her jib, that she's measured, that she's reasonable. And so they want somebody like that on their team.
But I think it's concurrently possible to think this is a bad move by Keir Starmer's Labour Party, because you must understand the optics of this. Is this proof the Partygate probe was a Labour plot?
Like, no, it is obviously not. Like, there's no Labour plot that forced Boris Johnson to attend and celebrate these parties, to rock up holding a glass of wine like this is the most unsocially distanced party in the UK right now. Nobody forced him to do that shit. He's a convicted criminal.
That's like me looking back at my 20s, you know, getting myself into debt, having casual sex, taking substances I shouldn't be taking, and then...
Why did Labour make me do that?
Like, aren't you supposed to be the party of self-responsibility? You know, like how refreshing would it be if Boris Johnson just stood up and went, no, I did do those things. I did, but I've paid my fine and I've learned from it. Let's move on. Like, how come it's always the most rich, privileged pieces of shit that get to act like the fucking victim?